Hey, my friends, Pastor Adam Coot here with Calvary Lutheran Church. Good to be with each and every one of you. I want to tell you what's coming up this coming Sunday, January 24th. We've heard in the church calendar, we call that the Sanctity of Human Life Sunday, where we remember how special each and every life that God has placed on this planet really is. From birth all the way to death, from conception all the way into eternity. God has created all life important. In fact, hear what Luther talks about in the First Commandments. Or sorry, not First Commandments, but the Ten Commandments. Particularly the Fifth Commandment, which is, you shall not murder. And it says, what does this mean? We should fear and love God so that we do not hurt or harm our neighbor in his body, but help and support him in every physical need. And what does God forbid in the Fifth Commandment? God forbids us to take the life of another person through murder, abortion, euthanasia, or our own life, being suicide. And in fact, when we talk about abortion, we hear Luther, he quotes some scripture. Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5, we hear the words, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. And before you were born, I consecrated you." Or we could look to Psalm 139, verse 16, where we hear, "Your eyes saw my unformed substance in your book, and they were written, every one of them, the days that were formed for me, when as yet there was none of them." And why do I talk just solely about abortion there? Well, that's because we have had the pleasure here at Calvary to partner with an amazing ministry here in New Jersey, or an organization called First Choice. First Choice is essentially kind of the polar opposite of Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood, with their current president, the president who is in the position now, because the former president of Planned Parenthood did not put enough focus on the idea of abortion. Can you believe that? An organization that wanted to put more focus on murdering unborn children, unborn human life. And that's what First Choice kind of came about, to be the counter to that. And they are an amazing organization. They don't call for your money for their services that they give out. All of their services are free when you come in there. And that's from the time that you come here for a consultation, or the sonograms, or the doctors who donate their time to the clothing bank that they have there for the newborns, or formula, for all that stuff. It's stuff that comes out of donations. And they, even when schools allow them, they go in there to kind of give people some education as to what is life, what is all of that about. It's an amazing organization. You go to their website, online, and you read some of the reviews. And except for people who've never been there, all the reviews are glowing. You go to Planned Parenthood, and it seems like the more you read them, their people are just saying how they felt like a commodity rather than a human being. Now I'm kind of going off on a tangent there, but this coming Sunday is a part of Sanctity of Human Life Sunday. As we celebrate that, we kick off our partnership with First Choice. And we do that through their fundraiser, which is, they call a baby bottle boomerang, where each of you, if you come to worship, you'll be given a baby bottle, and you put your spare change in there, some of your dollar bills, a check. And come February 21st, that Sunday, we'll be collecting all those bottles. The next day, February 22nd, we drive all that money over to First Choice, and all that money goes to help raise the money to help them fund their ministry. In fact, they just opened a new site in New Brunswick, New Jersey, home of most of the Rutgers college system. An amazing place for them to go and place themselves. But if you want to be a part of this fundraiser, and I pray that you do, if you don't want to come to the service to collect a baby bottle, that's fine too. You can also give in other ways. If you've got a cell phone, you can text the words First Choice to the number 45777. Or If you want to give online, you can go to the website www.firstchoicebottles.com, and you can give online there too. Or if you want, you can also either mail them a check, or if you want the church to take that money over for you, you can send money over to us. But just make sure that that money gets to the church by February 21st, so we can get that all the money over there at the same time. I pray that you'll be able to join us in this amazing partnership that we give it. You can also give throughout the year too, but as far as Calvary is considered, this is our main push. This is the part where we get to partner and celebrate this time of year. So I pray you be a part of this, that blessing that First Choice is to so many people. And I hope to see you soon, my friends. God bless you. May the Lord bless you and keep you. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
What words would you use to describe 2020? How about toilet paper, unprecedented, lockdown, social unrest, presidential election? What about life? Because when it came to issues that matter, abortion was at the top of the list. Abortion has been legal since 1973, 48 years. In fact, it was the only elective procedure allowed in the state of New Jersey during the COVID-19 shutdown. But for the last 35 years, First Choice Women's Resource Centers has provided essential services for women and unborn babies. Through 5 locations in New Jersey, First Choice protects the unborn by empowering women. All services are free and confidential and include pregnancy tests, ultrasounds to medically confirm pregnancy, and options counseling. One of the women who came to First Choice was Jezebel.
When I found out I was pregnant, I think I was in a denial for the first few weeks. I didn't feel prepared to be a mother just yet, but I was very much willing to make it work. And when I talked to my boyfriend, I felt very pressured. And then I decided to go ahead and go through with an abortion. So we were at the clinic and the nurse gave me the pills. But at that second, I felt such a conviction in my heart that it was the wrong thing to do. And I knew I had to ask for forgiveness. A few days after taking the pill, I bled. And I noticed that I was having symptoms of a miscarriage. And at that time, I just said, I know he's gone. I know I aborted the baby. And I felt God was punishing me for what I had done. I didn't feel any symptoms of being pregnant anymore. And I just thought, he's gone. I know God took him away from me. And I didn't even want to live anymore. I thought what I did was horrible and I couldn't forgive myself. I did find a hotline to call from First Choice, and walking in First Choice, I was terrified also. I didn't know what to expect from the doctors and nurses, but I walked in and everyone was very friendly and warm with me. I met a nurse named Rhea, and immediately she told me that we were going to try and take a pill to reverse the effects of the original one. I said, I know he's gone. I don't feel him anymore. I know it's gone. And she did an ultrasound. It was so quiet in the room. And I just sat up and I said, what's happening? She said, he's still there. He was healthy and his heartbeat was strong. And every time I go to the doctor now, they tell me what a strong heartbeat he has. And I know he's a miracle baby. And he's my miracle baby. And I'm so grateful to God and everyone he surrounded me with, and the nurses and First Choice. So people that support First Choice, I would say thank you to them. My baby is here because of them. And, I'm a mom. I'm a mom because of First Choice.